Awesome. All right, so this is Fiveable. My name is Amanda Doemerl, and I've spent the last 10 years in classrooms. I'm a teacher. These are my students that you're actually going to see throughout the entire presentation. And so the thing that I've learned the most in my time in my classroom is that what's missing from a lot of these pitches that you've probably seen is after-school support. Yes, the classroom needs a lot of work. Teachers need a lot of support. But what are we doing after school to support students? And so this is how I think about Fiveable. Classroom teachers are the real superheroes, right? They're your Batman. They're showing up every day. They're doing so much for students. But Fiveable is the needed sidekick that keeps learning going after school, right? At 3 p.m., we want to take the baton from teachers. Like, go have your day. Go have a personal life. And so the thing is that students have about 8,000 minutes per year in each class to master the content and skills. And obviously, they're not always totally on. Right? And even when teachers optimize every single one of those minutes, and they work hard, they put in all types of amazing projects, that's still not enough time. And so if you want to see actual academic growth, you have to support students beyond the school day. And this looks like today, like teachers staying after school, putting in extra hours to support their students. Like me personally, in my classroom, I spent an extra 21 hours supporting my AP students in my last year in my classroom. And that is going to lead to burnout, just like it did for myself. And so it was worth it. Those students passed. 70% of my students passed those AP exams, right? AP World, AP Human Geo. But a teacher would need actual superpowers, right? Not just like Halloween costumes, if you're going to balance the school day with what you have to do after school in order to actually support students the way they need to be supported. And so that's what I've created with Fiveable. We are working to make studying fun for students so that when the teacher says your homework is to study, the kids are actually excited to do it because everyone else is going. Everyone else is going to be a part of it. And we're going to allow teachers to track student progress as well. So we started with AP subjects because that's what I know, that's what I taught. There's so much need in supporting AP. It leads to college credit. So we have 7 AP subjects right now. And what we do is threefold. We do live streams. We do Ask Me Anythings. We have students and teachers supporting these. We have trivia games where kids are all kinds of competitive, and then collaborative communities on the social media platforms where kids already are. Right? So we're making this fun and we're making it engaging. So to give you a sense of what this looks like, we have teachers and students who are hosting weekly live streams that are interacting with the content, getting kids to talk, getting kids to ask questions that would be really scary to ask in class around their peers. They're asking them online in our chats. We're playing live trivia games where it's sort of like a HQ for AP. Right now, they're competitive, and we're getting a lot of kids to play trivia games, even on like a Friday night. And we just released a mobile trivia app, so it's really even more inclusive and accessible for students because they're already on their phones anyways. And then, of course, our engaging community, which is on Facebook, is on Discord, and we have students themselves who are creating these communities as almost like study groups, like extensions of what they're doing in class. And so what we're doing is working. We're beating the national average in subjects of what they're passing by almost double, right? And it's the reason why it's working is there's basically 2 reasons. One, we're just getting kids to study. You get them to engage with content, they're going to do better. It doesn't matter what it looks like, but we need them reading and writing and thinking. And we're getting them to do that. Second is it's just more effective. It's more engaging. So like on the bottom, you lose kids on YouTube in the first 30 seconds, but in a live stream, you've got them. This is a 2-hour session that I did last year right before the exam where they stayed, they're asking questions. So we put together this whole team. Right now, they're back in Madison and at the Generator Accelerator working to keep pushing, keep growing. And the biggest piece of our business are our teachers, one, who are already celebrities in their own right. They have influence on YouTube, on Facebook groups, in Teachers Pay Teachers. Educators are excited for their kids to learn from these educators. And then we also have a whole bunch of student interns who are studying for the exam right now anyways. And they are creating a lot of our content. They're streaming. They're doing their own like Socratic seminars, for example, online. And so right now what we're seeing is students just like flocking to Fiveable. This is really exciting for kids. They're showing up. We've got over 12,000 kids that have attended live, and it's generating revenue for us. And so everything that we do live is free, and then we get them to upgrade. And now I'm out of time. How that happened. Anyways, thank you so much.